Inside that prison lived a man shrouded in mystery at first. Glance, he looked like just a janitor, but in truth, he was once an undefeated boxing champion his fists carried. Unbelievable power with a single punch, he could unleash nearly 100,000 pounds of force. Even the strongest men and trees alike would snap. Apart before him, not even the heaviest fighters could stand against him, yet this dangerous man caught the eye of the mafia. Boss inside the prison, the boss tried to provoke him, but since his sentence was almost over, the man avoided trouble and only pushed him back. The inmates laughed at the humiliated boss, and soon after, because of his restraint, his sentence was shortened and he walked out of prison free. On the streets, he had nowhere to go until a gym owner offered him a place at his gym. He accepted instantly, hoping for a peaceful life. But one day, the boss announced the gym would shut down. Everyone was shocked. The fighter stood strong and swore not to let it close even without pay. That is, when the truth came out, a private fight club had already crushed 99 gyms, and now it was their turn. The rule was brutal. Lose and your gym is finished. The boss wanted to give up, but the fighters refused, swearing to fight until the last breath. As they prepared, the man remembered how the boss had once given him support when no one else did. Now it was his time to repay that debt. The rival club arrived, and their arrogant leader sneered, "If your boss admits defeat, we will go easy on you." Hearing this, the man burned with fury. Then he noticed a tattoo on the leader, the same mark carried by the thugs who once beat his father on the streets. His choice was clear. He would fight, but his allies tried to stop him, believing he had no chance. One fighter stepped forward and attacked, but was knocked down in a single counter. The rival laughed, daring them all to come at once. They did, and still he crushed them with ease. Seeing this, the boss grew furious and stepped in, but before she could, the man removed his jacket and declared, "It is my turn now." They tried to stop him, but he stood firm, saying, "This man may look strong on the outside, but inside he is weak and raged." The rival lunged forward with all his might, but the man dodged easily, blocking and countering without effort. The villain grew desperate, while the man remained calm. Then, in a low, steady voice, he said, "Come find me whenever you are ready." And in that instant, silence filled the air, the tension so heavy it felt like no one could breathe.